Right. Come on, dude. It's not. It works. I've got it to like level 75, something like that, and it works. It's just really clunky. Like, there are significantly better builds out there, and it's a little frustrating to play. The problem is generating charges and the refresh on discharge. Both in combination create some huge bottlenecks. Whereas Spectres Easy Mode. Yeah, pretty much. There's a few things. Yeah, like running Frenzy and then manually casting Frenzy to get Frenzy charges. Not a lot of fun. Oh. Whew. Hate contact lenses. And I haven't played Spectres for a while, so I found a really good Spectre tree. Or that I can run and delve with CI. Yeah, it's not a lot of fun to do that. I was trying to get it to work a little more seamless than that, but yeah, it's just painful. I ended out where I was just like, nah, this is not enjoyable. Mapping wise, it's horrible to map with. Yeah, that's true. If you got enough AoE, yeah, you can fully blast screens, but it's just clunky. Hey, Karmoth. So easy to level minion builds up. I can't stand the leveling, man. I want to level up past 60, but it's too slow. It's not fun. I think the leveling is overtuned and the whole game is just overhyped for what it is. I think another week and people will be weaning off and it's just a flavor of the month. So I've been getting amped up for PoE 2. Let's go kill Thingamabob. 2 more objectives left. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just find it a hard game to chew down on. Like this game, you always get like satisfaction as you level up. It's gratifying, and it's paced out well. D4, I just no. Unless they patch it and make it, I guess, better, which is apparently there's talk of. I can't be fucked playing it, especially on stream. Yeah, I am G'd up PoE 2, man. I'll be pulling apart more and more content over the coming weeks leading up to ExileCon. Basically, I'm going to be replicating all the D4 videos, but for PoE 2, that everybody put up because I'm hot for PoE 2 and not D4. So what you're going to see from me is going to be a series of videos of why this is the greatest game ever. I'm just going to replicate all of those videos that were put up by D4 fanboys, but for PoE 2, and I'm going to do them better. And the thing about PoE 2 is if you don't know anything about Path of Exile, then you can't just go and post shitty ass bait videos on the internet. That's the greatest thing about Path of Exile. Is you've actually got to know what you're talking about, as opposed to all these flavor of the month creators coming out with stuff for D4. So yeah, I'm pumped for PoE 2. think he gets Spectres in Act 3 from memory. Or maybe Act 4, I gotta get to level 30. Hey Shrooms, how's it going, dude? I haven't even got autos up yet, actually. This is going to be Spectres. So there's a new Spectre that's come out this league with the Crucible bosses and or the Crucible enemies. So that's what I'm going to be rolling with this one. Just a nice, easy, like pretty tanky build. This will be CI, but it'll be a pretty like easy going Spectre build. So this one should work in Delve pretty well. Basically, the idea is just walk through maps and no-brain my way into endgame and through endgame. Probably arguably say you could play this from League Start too. So 24 and then I can run my Le Hoop of All. What a man. Disconnected for some reason. Might have a look at making the Summon Reaper work as a league starter for next league. Bleed Summon Reaper. Just thinking about that today, actually. Might actually play a minion build or Necromancer build at league start. Yeah, I got one too, man. I had drop and delve. I've got just enough currency to afford really basic, like, gear to get this build kicking in there. I can just run down and delve all day long. Not a lot, man. I've only got like 3 div left, so I gotta make more currency to be able to do anything. I'll likely craft some of the gear, because I've got plenty of crafting mats to do stuff, so. Where is that bloody door? Just realised all my zombies are dead. Yeah, man. If you're not using it for anything, that'd be awesome. Make a pretty cool, like, you know, 20 div necromancer build for the end of league. Alright, what do we got? We go the other direction now, because we gotta stack up crit. Oh. Oh, jeez, man. Yeah, man, the new way to get minion builds to work. New way to get minions to scale is crit often. Thanks, man. I'll credit you when we get this 20 div minion build up and running. But yeah, no, since the changes to minions, crit is one of the best ways to scale minion damage now, and minion rings and whatnot as well. One of those mirror level builds. Was it you had bloody whatchamacalled? Manabon from the last build that you did, I think. Just went the wrong way both times. Yeah, that would have been expensive. Oh shit, that's expensive. Yeah, the price on that build is crazy. You'd need a Squire as well, dude. Yeah. That'd be, what, 20-something div this league? I gotta start playing fewer builds in a league and just stronger builds, but... Oh, really? Fair, yeah. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, I killed the dingo straight away. I didn't even tick with me for a second there. Hey Jish, how's it going, man? That's a good man. I'm just hoping to see that in PoE 2 they just let us have like an upgraded variation of Delve, and I'll be one happy chappy. Alright, let's go kill a Zaro and a Sim. Hey Fitz, how's it going, dude? Not too bad, dude. I'm doing a Spectre variation that can do Delve at this stage. Should have no issues doing Delve. Yeah, I sort of had a break from the game. I tried to get in. I just can't get into D4. I'm so bored by D4. So I'm sort of in this weird place of in between leagues. But I was like, oh, I'll play an easy like Spectre build. Put a Spectre build together. Do a video on that. Stream it. Do some more delving, and then we'll be at the next league. Yeah, it's the sort of thing you have to variate as you play. So, like, heisting is a good way to break things up. Yeah, it becomes a regiment. Which is why I started wondering path mapping and stuff like that. Otherwise, it's just too much of the same. And too much of a good thing becomes not so good of a thing anymore. But damn zombies keep dying. Come on, kill him! Yeah. The other thing too is like the league itself, they didn't really provide much of a, you know, there wasn't really enthralling. Oh shit! The league content itself is pretty benign. And so like once you do whatever in Crucible, it's like, well, what is there left? So really, I'm gonna build this and then focus on the last few challenges, probably another 10 challenges, and just run maps. Plus, I hadn't played Spectres in a long time, so I was like, I feel like playing Spectres. I was gonna play Soul Rest, so I might still try Soul Rest as well. So I've got a variation 2 of Soul Rest with Brass Dome that I could run, but yeah, Soul Rest is still viable. Just gotta know how to play it. Hell yeah, for a lot of leagues, for a few leagues I did that as league start. It's such a reliable build. I think next league is gonna be absolutely monolithic. Like, we're gonna see some shit come out. ExileCon's gonna be huge. It's, yeah. That's why I'm just not pumped for, like, Diablo means nothing to me at this stage. It's just, it's like a meh. Yeah, it'll be a full content overhaul, I'd say, like, because they're going to start patching shit in prep for PoE 2. I think after 4 years, there's going to be some hype. Like, we were supposed to see something on PoE 2 by, like, you know, patch 3.12 or whatever it was, so... And I actually sort of hope, like, it's been 4 years since PoE Mobile was sort of suggested and whatever. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'll level up more. Yeah, I'd say another week and Diablo's going to become stagnant, because there's no, like, the end game's like, what is even the end game? This is going to be a Spectre Necromancer. Alright, we're just gonna level up a little more until I do my ascendancy. Yeah, like, the question for Diablo is, like, you get to level 100, and then what? And then what? Like, what's the chase? And that's the problem with Diablo. It doesn't have the variety in what to do at the end game. There's no, like, big bad or anything to farm. That's the problem with Diablo. Like, that's the cardinal issue with that game right now, is it's so heavily Yeah, it's not a bad game, but that's all it is. It's an average game, and what's happened is too many creators have overhyped it, and then the amount of marketing that's been spent on the game as well has just completely created an unrealistic expectation for what it is. Like, arguably D2 is a better game. Hands down, Diablo 2 is a better game. Like, even gear-wise, crafting, you name it, D2 has much more robust systems in it. Yeah, exactly, man. Like D2R, if they update D2R, it's just a way better game. Yeah, that's part of the issue, man. Like, if you look, a video gets like 100k views, right? That's a fair crack of cash in a creator's wallet, and so you know they're gonna make videos. The problem will kick in with the stagnation in the end game, and I just don't think that they're going to be releasing enough content for that game, similar in parallel with PoE, to be able to make meaningful patches and content updates. So, yeah, I just. So the Spectres are going to be running Forged Prosperers, which is the Crucible specific Spectres for this league. They got like a shotgunning effect. I keep forgetting to summon zombies. Yeah, probably. We're gonna try some different Spectres. I don't mind having to play around with it. Moral of the story, just gotta make them immortal. Now I need... Yeah, discipline would be good. Yeah, try heisting, man. Heisting's a good change up. Ah, yeah. Alright, let's give Dingo another crack. Yeah, do that, man. I'm just getting a build up and running that can just walk through the game at this stage. Yeah, so I put up a video earlier in the piece. Basically, PoE 1 and PoE 2 will be one game and the same. So everything that's in PoE 1 now will be overhauled into PoE 2, and then PoE 1 will not exist anymore. It will just be Path of Exile 2. That's my understanding of it. Which is why it's going to be freaking awesome, because you're not going to lose any of your progress, your gear, or any of the stuff that you've accrued over the years. And then you'll be, you know, if you have a look at the videos and trailers, the skill system in the new PoE is going to be off the chain, like combos, everything. Like, we're talking crossbow. I'm actually going to do a video about weapons. Shit almighty, what the fuck? New weapons and whatever in PoE 2 that we know of so far. Alright, let's try that again. I just got effed up there. Yeah, everything will be on the gems, and then they're adding what they suggested. They're adding meta gems, which is like gems that have a impact across an entire class of gems, basically. Dude, I'm always in the middle of like playing 20 builds a league. I'm really bad for it these days. Yeah, it won't affect the changes. If anything, will be more accommodating. But like, I'm not too worried about my standard kit. Like, I just want a really cool upgrade to the game with like, you know, the level of builds that we're getting. Plus, we're getting double the amount of ascendancies. So all the old ascendancies, from what they've told us so far, all the old ascendancies will still be in the game. And then they'll be adding 3 more ascendancies, or 3 more classes per ascendancy. Or 3 more ascendancies per class. So yeah, how many there are now, it'll be double that. So that means like, God knows how many bloody builds we'll be able to play. We'll be able to play all our existing builds, and then all the new builds. Yeah. Well, they'll have to be rebalanced to fit into the new way the game will play. So, it's just going to be huge. That's it, Shrooms. Like, we're going to have so much build diversity. It's, you know, we're going to be figuring out new builds will be insane. And I don't know how, like, nobody's got any info of how the tree will change or whatever. But, yeah, it's awesome. Like, the possibilities are infinite. Like, from my understanding too, they're like going back to like a more traditional type of gearing sort of methodology. So like, you know, skull caps and all that sort of shit will be the type of gear that you have. At least that's what I remember from ExileCon. I reckon it's just going to kick ass. Yeah, and you just gotta look at D4 and be like, really? Like, is this all that you're offering for $100 and something price tag? Like, the best thing about PoE is the hardcore players will be the ones that will be controlling the content for the game, because it's not going to be like just a jump in easy ass game like D4. It's going to have some depth to it. Yeah, that's the thing with it, eh? Unless you got the uniques that drop, like you've got builds gated behind fucking uniques. That's just a really bad design choice. Like PoE has that too, but there's tons of builds that will work without unique items to enable them. Like, I was trying to get Thorn's Barb working, but you need Razor Chest to get it working, and that's got like a 2% drop chance, and it's like, well, this isn't gonna happen. Yeah, I saw a post that they were looking at reducing the amount of XP requirement, and I actually think it's actually now looking at it and thinking on it right, I think it's completely deliberate, that design, and that was to extend the early life of the game out because they did not have the content planned on release. So if they make it take an eternity to level up, then the game's going to drag out. Yeah, like dungeons are boring as shit. Like they are nowhere near in a parallel with mapping. Yeah, like they know they don't have enough content in the game. Like they're not idiots. Like they've been around the block. They would have been like, well, if we make it a really like antiquated leveling system that takes so damn long to level up, then people will stay in the game long enough so we can get a season 1 out. Like that's what I would do. That's just called buying yourself time. Oh yeah, like that's even like D2 is faster level than that, and D2 is grindy. So like, yeah, like what's the advantage? What's the advantage to the game of making it so hard to level? Like, if you had a good end game, you wouldn't be worried if people get to level 95 quickly. You'd actually want people to get to level 95 to experience that end game. So, yeah, there's deliberate decision making there. Yeah, that's it. If there's no end to the game, or you make leveling the end game, that just sucks. Like PoE, you want to get to like level 92 to 93, and that's basically where most builds get to, where they can reach like an optimum amount of strength. Anything beyond that is just adding more power into the build and optimizing it. Yeah, I know, right? I'm a big I'm a big Diablo fan. Like the thing about the lore, like the story writing is lazy. Like I read the Book of Cain. I've got the Book of Cain. I bought the Book of Cain when it came out with D3, right? Like what was that 10 years ago? And I've read things like Sin War, the Sin Wars, and all that sort of shit. And they did not explain the whole Lilith and was it Azrael? Is oh, whatever his name is. They've not explained any of the lore, like how Sanctuary was made. They've completely omitted Nephilims. So like, where the fuck are the Nephilims? Like Inarius, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Like, you look at the amount of money that they've got at Blizzard, and they produced what they produced. Whereas this is a company that does not have the same amount of the same amount of following or capital, and it's a better game. Exactly. Oh, the jewel. That's the so unending hunger. It allows specters to gain soul eater, so then they get bigger and stronger and do more damage. Oh, that should give me a good boost. Yeah, I spend more than 7 each league too. I have been for a long time. I always buy the supporter pack, the expensive supporter pack every single league. Alright, so now we've got a fair bit more gear. That's probably better for what I need early on. And that brick that. Damn it.
There you go.
Yeah, I know, right? Those early kings, I'm hoping next league I have a better run with king killing than I did this league, because I did not get many kings this league that paid out. But that's half the fun. I agree. I think if you're the guys that are like responsible for a genre, then the content that you put out at the price that you're wanting to charge for it should be the highest level. Like that's what AAA is about. But we all know that AAA hasn't been AAA for a very long time. AAA is no longer AAA. AAA is like B grade if it's lucky. Well, a lot of the boss fights are just like rehashed. Sound effects are good too. Yeah, Spectres are still solid, man. There's a Spectre that came out this league that's really good that I want to play with. Yeah, they never stop being good. Yeah, I actually really like the last Epoch now. Since that last patch, I just haven't had time to play it. In between, like, trying to grind out D4 and sort of stuck between this and D4, I haven't played any last Epoch for a little bit. But I'll be honest with you, I actually prefer last Epoch than D4. So much more fun. Much better game. Like the build diversity and it actually, candidly, right? D4 should be as simplistic as what Last Epoch is to get into endgame and level up. That's my opinion. Last Epoch is a great in-between. It's not as hard as PoE and it's more accessible. And that should have been the way that D4 should have been built. Yeah. Yeah, I hope Last Epoch gets more traction. Honestly, it's not a bad game. It's actually, it's worth the $50 you pay for it. You definitely get that quality out of it. I never used to say that about it, and then that last big update that came out, that spun me in the opposite direction, because it was actually a lot of fun. Nah, Last Epoch's got a huge endgame. Monolith farming, and it's super hard as well. But the build diversity in Last Epoch, the number of items, the uniques, everything, the skill trees, so much more robust than what D4 is offering. It's true. That's about as exciting as that endgame gets. Literally doing fucking S-Pen plumbing is more exciting. I've watched fucking paint dry on walls. That's more exciting than trying to level up in that game. Yeah, that's it. That's what Last Epoch just needs to focus on the endgame more and then basically work on their graphics and sound design and shit. But they got the right idea. That's what I like about it. Like, I like the fact that you can, like, summon the armor that can, like, run, you know, follow you around and be a little bro. Like, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't think there's any question of the matter. PoE 2 is literally just going to destroy everyone. Thanks for the follow, Ben. I think PoE 2 is going to be an absolute behemoth unto its own right. The amount of crossover with this game, like the fact that we get everything great in this game carried into it. Keep all your MTX, keep all your stash tabs, keep everything. Continuity. And then basically a whole new campaign, double the amount of classes, new graphics, new everything. It's just insane. Yeah, that's it, man. The grind to get to 50 is hard enough. Unless you got friends who can, like, you know, quick level you. Well, PoE 2 is a whole new engine. It's a whole new game. Like the whole engine's completely new. Like that's the thing. Like it's not an expansion. It's a whole new game. They're just porting the first game into the new game. That's what's so insane about it. It would be crazy to see what they've done in 4 years. Like, we're probably just going to sit there and our jaws are going to be open. This is the... What we got on this? Damn. The Zagor Trap mix of Prodigy Breathe. Yeah, I know, that's the problem. I'm always fucking time poor, so yeah. I never have enough time to play everything. But it's good having all these ARPGs now, yeah. That is a plus side for all of it. No matter what your preference is, at least, you know, we've got tons of ARPGs to play. Can't complain about lack of variety.
What's going on?
Oh, this is a good song.
Stay out of the shadows,
Over and under to the edge. Take me far beyond the limit of myself. Carry me further. Seize the breath. When you're near me, we're floating on air. It's you and no one else.
All the I expect the map. So, what they were saying the last time we had ExileCon, right? The way that the map system, like we're talking fundamental system and engine changes as well. So, like the old tile system, the maps were built on were built in such a way that provided limitations the way the maps were designed. When I played PoE 1, right, PoE 2 at the last ExileCon, so they had a part of the game which they didn't show in the gameplay, but you could play it. And it was like this tunnel, right? And you walk down in the tunnel and there's like a corpse devourer traveling in and around you. And then he's like the end boss for that zone. But the way that the new engine is set to work from what I remember is that like it's like a dynamic engine. So like the tile sets were really limited the way that all the maps were built, which is why all the PoE maps are built in, you know, they got a similar sort of layout and design. But the way the new system is going to work, I suspect, is going to be completely different. So they'll be able to do some crazy shit with maps, verticality, like, you know, God knows what else. But the coolest thing will be have like bosses traveling through the walls, following you through a map and stuff like that. Shit like that'd be awesome. So, where is it? There was a reason why this. So, this was the portal that we got at ExileCon, right? So this was one of the like enemies in like the Act 1, like second part of Act 1 or whatever it was. It was awesome. I remember playing it. I was like, this is crazy. But yeah, it just felt like a much heavier, like, yeah, more combat sort of like, yeah. Wasn't like you were clicking a character on the screen. You didn't feel light. It was like when you got into a battle or a fight or something like that, you were gonna fuck shit up. Like, it's hard to explain. You get like that really meaty feeling behind like melee hits and stuff like that. And the other thing too is like uniques and stuff like that should be a much better model than what they were in, you know, PoE 1. So, you know, you put a unique on, you can actually see what the visual is. No, it's a whole new campaign, man. So you could choose from either the original campaign or the new PoE 2 campaign is what they've said so far. So you can either play the 10-act campaign or the 7-act campaign, which will be the new campaign. So when I played at ExileCon, that you didn't like rock up on a beach. Yeah, different campaign. Not necessarily. PoE's not really a racer game though. Like I know they're trying that, but it's not really made for racing. Like, I always hope Melee is going to get reworked because I love Melee, but it never does. I wish they'd, like, take away some of the nerfs that they put on, like, slam builds and stuff like that. I really miss playing slam builds. I want to be able to play, like, Earth Shatter again and just absolutely fuck shit up. We need rework over the Gladiator, rework over the Champion. Yeah. They need to make it scale better. Like, less aim to have to get a ridiculous weapon, but make it better. Dunno, man. We'll find out. I'm hoping they fix Melee for PoE 2. Oh shit. Yeah, that's not good. There's no trick, man. You just gotta walk around the outside until you see the opening. Usually you need a darkness runner to do it properly. Or like any of my builds with high regen, generally you can do it. But I usually don't go near them unless there's a Crystal King that's stuck behind them. Otherwise it's not worth the time that you spend on it. Yeah, that's pretty fucked when the melee builds playing bow builds. $32, I should be able to get Spectres. Or 31. No worries, mate. We'll see, man. They've stood pretty firm in saying it'll release when it's released, so we'll see. Zombies are terrible to level with, man. But I'm not. That's pretty good though. I am streaming on Twitch right now, Steph. I'm multicasting until 1 July when they take that away from us. And then I'll probably still do it. Because fuck Twitch. Max number's usually like 5. You have +1 plus like level 25 Spectre, I think it is, or 26. But yeah, if you hop to Jorgen_gaming on Twitch, you'll see this streams up on Twitch as well. Yep. Best way to cater for everyone. Thanks for the follow, Deadly. Do I want Unholy Might? Yeah, I'd probably do. No worries, man. Have fun. Come on, just die. Just die. Nice. This gives me more power. Seriously, minions are just easy to level up. Probably would have had an easier time if I went to Absolution though. Oh shit! Thanks a lot for that, Zeus. Appreciate it, man. Ran the stream the opposite way that I usually do. So I've got things on different screens, so I'm like on head pivot at the moment. Ah, thanks for the gift subs, dude. Appreciate it. Got to get my ass together and get some more PoE 2 stuff out on the channel. Need to go through and analyze more content. Yeah, but I've been doing it for so long that it's just like a everyday thing for me now. So I don't dev so much content during the weeks in the weeknights, but weekends when I get to Saturday and Sunday, that's when I usually do a lot of my work. Because obviously I work full time and everything else too, so it's just a balancing act. Like, it's hard to explain. Usually, like, if I have a lunch break, I'll like I might watch videos while I'm in a lunch break, and then I'll like make notes, and then put that in my Dropbox folder, and then yeah, I work from that point. So yeah, that's basically how I do it. There's no like perfect science to it. It's just difficult. But I do enjoy putting the videos together and stuff like that on the channel. That I can work with. Weird that I would have feeding frenzy on that. Alright, now I can cast Spectres. Thanks for following Marcino. Yeah, I haven't done the heist this league. I didn't do the challenge or anything. I ain't got no trinkets. Right, 2 Spectres. So we're just going to do minion army until I can specialize in Spectres. Actually, Spectres should be pretty strong. So they also accrue Soul Eater. Actually, what I should do is get Vitality as well. Alright. Should have a lot better survivability with life regeneration, yeah? Yeah, I'm just doing a OG Spectre build. Just leveling it up, so I gotta go minion army until then. So to hankering to play some Spectres, I just want to walk through maps like they're nothing.
Remember, dummies, what goes up must come down. Can't forget waking up at you.
So, the Spectre that I want until I level it up further is in the next act. Yeah, I played them a fair few leagues ago. They're really good again. Like, they were never not good, but now you can get Syndicate operatives, but one of the Spectres, one of the new enemy or minions is what I want. Yeah, fair enough, man. Pretty much any build on my channel can do Delve 300 plus. Usually average about 500, but Righteous Fire, easily. Vortex Occultist. What was the other one? My Poisonous Concoction Pathfinder. If you have a look on the channel, I put a build guide up for that. Shield Crush Jug. So I put multiple videos up from League Start for that one. All those will get you to probably 500 plus. This one, when I'm done, this will get to about 800. If I gear it well enough. Yeah, actually, yeah, Detonate Dead Occultist, yep. Elementalist. Black Flame Detonate Dead on the channel absolutely will get you to like 1,000 easily. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's what you call a lucky mofo in SSF. I'm already enjoying minions. Oh shit. That's right, we gotta hit A. Oh, they murdered him that quick. Didn't even see it. He just died. I reckon. Absolution's really strong as well. Like, minion builds never got... So, the misconception is that minions were not strong. According to, like, a couple of creators, they weren't strong. Minions have been pretty good for a while. Like, they've never actually been terrible. Like, Skelly Mages, still really powerful. Like, still one of the best builds in the game. Just the ballpark, the goalpost changed, league on league. Like, you could pick Skelly Mages, Poison SRS. They're all still really great builds. Yeah, I had all the gear there for Skelly Mage. I thought about it, but I was like, I just want to play Spectres because I just want to run through maps and not do too much thinking, but... Yeah, it's still a great build. Still awesome. Never ever was bad. Just had people overreact. Yeah. You have to cast too much. Yeah, I might play a minion build next league. Actually, I'm feeling minions. Play easy mode next league. Yeah, that's the problem. The other thing is, like, if you've got a build that does 20 million DPS and you lose 2 million DPS, I don't consider that a constitutional nerf. I think that's just, you've lost 2 mil DPS, but you still got 18 mil DPS. I don't know why, that's another one. That's just like, well, WTF. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. In the biz we would call that immaterial. But yeah, people are so frigid over that 2 mil. Oh, like the go-tos are always like Righteous Fire tends to always be the go-to, or Bone Shatter, because they are guaranteed to work pretty much every league. But minions are perfectly adequate. That's it. 15 mil? You're laughing with 15 mil. Like, you can do the whole endgame, no sweat. Just Ubers will be even if you had 20, Ubers are still out of reach unless you got really good survivability and your minions are gods. We'll see, man. This is now getting to the stage where I just walk through everything and everything dies. Be up the other way. Might actually use skeletons instead of SRS now. Shit. Oh no, we need carrying golem, that's right.
I have a hard on for you.
The gauges.
Yeah, if you can survive.
Our hopes are with you.
Alright, now I got carrying golem. Minion army until Act 10. Let's fuck some shit up. Now the game just goes into easy mode for the rest of the time.
Drowning deep, attempting to resurface. My thoughts take me like a riptide pulling under. All the things we did, all the times we shared, distant memories in my mind. All the things we did,
Wouldn't mind trying to get melee scullies working one league.
let it win, can't let it fade. There's no mercy, I'm not afraid. I'll let you go, but now I have found what I didn't see. Standing on me, you pull me up, and now I can breathe. 'Cause now it's time, the race crashed down to real life.
It's a week after ExileCon, so it'd be like the 1st of August or something like that. Or actually, it'd be like during ExileCon week, actually. The new league starts a week after ExileCon. Do it, man. D4 is just bleh. Like, so it's an okay game, but yeah, doesn't really have an end game or much purpose outside of getting to level 100. Dude, I got a feeling that something like that's gonna happen. Like, they just go, oh, and by the way, if you're wondering when PoE 2 comes out, it'll be out on Monday. You'd be like, fuck. It really is. It really is a possibility. And like, it would just be the ultimate slap in the face to D4. Yeah, like, the fact that they're releasing those early teasers is really indicating something big. And they'd be writing the, like, so it'd be long enough after D4's launch that it would be heavily competitive. And it would just kick it straight back off the pedestal and put PoE back on top dog again. Yeah, just randomly, just, yeah, here's 2 trailers. Wink, wink. Just seems a little bit, yeah. It's a little bit sneaky. So I am very much hyped. I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Plus, you know what? It's nice to play a necromancer in a game that actually does what a necromancer. Oh yeah, like nobody expected that from Games Fest. Like, you know, just randomly, bam. Oh yeah, here's a trailer of PoE 2. Haha. That, yeah, like what would Blizzard's sales have to do with whether or not people will play PoE 2 or not? That's such a dumb comment to make. Yeah, exactly. Like that they would be breaking even. They wouldn't be making a huge, like, they might make profit after the next like 6 months or after the quarter. But right now they're going to be pushing to break even because man, they bloody got Megan Fox to do ads. So, you know, paid for huge billboards in, you know, Times Square and everything. Like, I don't, yeah, that community is very different to the PoE community. That's what I mean. Like, most Diablo players have never touched PoE. So they're just anchored. It's why I don't post Diablo content. The community is extremely hostile. It's unlikely they would make that comment, but like realistically, PoE 2 may or may not breach the player number. It is a different game. It's like comparing it's like comparing an apple and an orange. Realistically, at the end of the day, they are very different games with very different markets. But yeah, it's an interesting one. We'll see what happens with it. Yeah, that's it. Like, PoE has a much more consistent player base over a longer tenure period. Like, whereas Diablo's like couch co-op. There's no trading system, there's no market, there's no nothing. Like, they're not the same game and they're not for the same market, but... Yeah, well that's it. And they got two of the most hostile communities that exist in video games. Yeah, and that's what will ultimately kill the game. The lack of trading and the lack of market currencies and stuff like that. That kills the incentive. It makes builds very hard to play. Which is where PoE has the advantage, because it's accessible because we can openly trade in an endorsed currency market too by the developer. Like, they want you to be able to trade. Yeah, Morphe, I'll be at the con. I just got to book my hotel for me and Yancey, and then we're good. Yeah, that's what turns me off about D4, because its builds aren't accessible. Oh, the fact that we have a fucking app for trading too, like Awaken PoE, a whole trading website. Like, PoE is the example of a perfect game as a service. Like, and then it has, a market system. It's crazy. It's operates like the real world almost, like a real market does. I don't think they'll change it. I think they've perfected it. Like, nah, sort of. I think that website's still. I reckon all that'll change though. It sort of uses the forum system, sort of doesn't. So they changed the way that system worked a little while ago. So I bought these gems already. No use for them, so I'm laughing. Actually, need dash rip. Oh shit. Yeah, minion army is so strong. Wish it was a viable endgame build. That was easy. Yeah, exactly. Plus, there's like multiple avenues to achieve similar results. It just gets everything right in all those areas. It's complex, but it's fun to learn. destroyed. I probably just could have went through the bloody portal there. Far out, I'm dum-dum. So there is a Spectre I want in the next act, actually. If I do that, I wonder if I can get the Spectres I want now.
We've been looking for some steady ground. Steady ground. Steady ground. Looking for some steady ground. Oh.
I want Forged Frostbearer.
Now we're finding something beautiful. Now we're finding something beautiful. Now we're running from
Alright, well those should be pretty good anyway. I don't think so, YouTube. This is not copyrighted. Man, Gamba away. Do it. Got a 100% Gamba at all times. Be prepared to Gamba. Do some push-ups, hit the bench, bicep curl, get jacked before you hit that Gamba. Ah, yeah? You're the definition of too much Gamba. Oh, that's all good, man. It's the Forged Frostbearers. It's the Spectres that I'm going to be taking. Damn it, she killed my specters. That was short-lived.
After Brutus, I'm glad I won't be seeing any more of your
Mm. So easy mode. Alright, that should up my damage again. I wonder if it'd be possible to play Poisonous Skellies. Just gonna rip through everything now. Right. So I should be able to find the minion that I want in the prison. A 6-link it. Far out. What the hell? Right. And slave drivers, that's what I was after. All coming back to me.
Searching for meanings behind all this Venus gets harder every day.
Right, looking for slave drivers.
And took it all and flown away. So don't be frightened, just try to be silent. I learned our ears be heard. Let the music find its way. And you conscious won't be blurred.
Come on, where are the slave drivers? I'll be in the next area, actually. So next area is slave drivers, and then we'll just use slave drivers until, yeah. Hmm. Slave drivers straight up. Perfect. These guys will fuck shit up. Oh, thanks, Salty. Appreciate it, man. Don't worry, we got PoE 2 on its way. I got a whole slew of videos planned. I'm gonna do a lot of recap on PoE, the stuff that we know about PoE 2 at this stage, and then yeah, once we get the new content, there's gonna be a shitload, and I'll be at ExileCon with a GoPro, so gonna do something with that as well. Don't want to recast the slave drivers unless I need to. Loot filters doing something weird here. Not highlighting quest items for some reason. Yeah, man. Hey Archie, how's it going, dude? I haven't had a break in a while, so I'm being forced to take leave, and yeah, it just so happens to coincide with ExileCon, which is great. I um I can't get excited for the level grinding. It's just way too boring. I actually just prefer playing PoE. Oh, yeah. I know, dude. I was working away for a fair while, and then I actually got to fly back out in about a week and a half's time, or a week and a bit's time. So I'm out for another 2 weeks, and then I go to New Zealand. So I'm back for 2 weeks again. Then I go to New Zealand. Then I'm back again for 3 weeks, and then I fly out to a place called Caloundra, and then I'm back for about a month and a bit, and then I fly back out into where I work in the Gulf of Queensland, and do that for another 3 to 4 weeks. So I got a fair bit of travel up and coming. So I just got to work streaming and stuff around that. So there'll be some weeks where I go dark, or I'm just creating YouTube videos. Yeah. It's called Caloundra, but yeah, Caloundra, you could call it that, yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of conferences and stuff I got to attend, and think I got to do the whole, like, networking thing and stuff for work, so yeah. So yeah, I got a pretty travel-packed rest of the year by the sounds. There'll be a bunch of other things I'll end up having to travel and attend and stuff like that too, so I'll just be live streaming in the nights. I just got to fix up my laptop so I can stream a bit better on it. I think I know what I need to reset there, and yeah. Busy schedule. I fucking love slave drivers. They're so cool. I like being different. No, I just prefer that this is just more fun. I don't find D4 fun. I find it really repetitive and difficult to stomach. So, yeah. Its endgame just doesn't appeal to me at all. Pretty much, man. Need to heist more. Look, while they pull big numbers, they'll stream it as long as they make money off it, man. Like, you got to look at it from their... So, their perspective is it's their business. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man. Like, I find the end game really repetitive and boring. I don't have the same vested interests because for me it's not a profit venture, right? This is my hobby. So if I don't enjoy it, I'm not going to play it. And realistically, like with streamers their size doing it, like it's better off just leave them have at and compete with each other, and I'll just focus on what I'm best at, which is Path of Exile. I get more enjoyment out of this, and I'd rather play PoE. Shit! They killed my slave drivers. Son of a bitch. Yeah, no, I'd just leave them to their devices. Fuck it. Who cares? But yeah, its endgame really sucks. It is. So they're gonna play. They're gonna play with their market, like what they deem to be a growth point for their market share as streamers. And you know, we all do it in our day-to-day jobs. So that's yeah, I reckon, man. Like it won't detriment them, but yeah. Oh, there we go. That's one. So these are the specters that I want. Pretty much is, man. Like, that's my mind on it, Frozen. I don't want to stream something I don't enjoy playing. So I don't. And I'd rather stream to, you know, 20, 30 people than no people, so I like the interaction. But yeah, look, I don't know, man. I don't I know what their drive is, and they get a little bit of growth out of it, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If you follow that Delve guide, man, that should do you justice. It'll give you all the info you need to be able to get the currency you need to get into building different characters and toons. The problem with D4 will be when they start to create highly repetitive. Oh, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. When they start to create highly repetitive content, which is already happening, because D4 will inevitably die off when the luster's no longer there. These bloody frost bearers are freaking powerful. Just gotta try and avoid them getting killed. Yeah, that's it, man. It'll be the same as D3. Be like a couple of mods, and that'll be it. It'll be exactly like D3 season. You watch, there'll be a controversy thing, man. There'll be a whole thing on it. People will get upset, and then, you know, it'll be like, well, what do you guys think? Yeah, that's it, man. I can't get my headspace in for dungeons, just running the same shit over and over again. In the way that it works in D4 at least. Yeah, man. It's a good looking game, and the combat looks awesome. Yep. I hate the way dungeons play out. It's got no fluidity, it's repetitive, it's frustrating. It'd be a different story if it was enjoyable, but it's not. Shit. I need to get desecrated, I need to build. Yeah, that's it, man. So... I might ditch zombies, because zombies are crap. Dexterity. Fair enough. Am I a pilot? Nah, man. I'm a, you could call me a financial controller, CFO. I got a bunch of different titles. I work in a lot of I work in a lot of remote areas and things like that. Just got a very unique job. I work in like senior management sort of stuff. Just used to flying a lot. Need more health for these minions. Really flimsy right now. Actually thinking minion life might be the better way to go. Not at the moment, man. We got one of those. I give her enough grief every single day. Sort of enjoying playing Spectres again. Damn, they absolutely slapped him. Nah, I keep my work and my streaming stuff very, very separate. So by night I'm Path of Exiler and Delver and whatnot, and by day I'm a bean counter and IT manager. So these specters absolutely slap. Yeah, I'll grab that next actually. Don't kill the specters. It's ridiculous. No, I've got two up. I thought I had two. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. God damn it. There we go. Fixed. What was the other thing I was going to do? Oh yeah, GMP. Boom. Alright, let's go slap. Yeah, I just realized that. It's a fucking chump mode. I'm working on getting the survivability up. Alright, now we'll destroy shit. Oh, fuck, yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. Damn! Alright, yeah, they slap hard. I put minion health on them for the time being as well. But they're pretty tanky-ish. I need convocation. Jesus Christ. Yeah, those minions are insane. No worries, Archie. You have a good one, dude. Oh, really? Yeah, man. And I'm gonna go CI with this, with Aegis Aurora, so I'll be pretty tanky as well. Surprisingly, a really cheap build to get working, considering. Yeah, I can see that. It's so easily that they're ridiculous. You don't even need any other types of minions, they just absolutely destroy everything. Thanks for the follow, Iceflow. Oh man, that's a lot of lost investment. Yeah, man, I'll be putting out a guide for this one. This is already feeling pretty awesome, so yeah. And my version's going to be delvable, so you've got to take it down to delve. But yeah, this is pretty good. Tainted alchemy's not a thing, man. Ah, yeah, that build was friggin' awesome. Not entirely sure what I'll do next league, actually. Thinking Vortex, but maybe I'll go Minions for the first time in a long time. Oh, shit. Far out, that's powerful. Just gonna make sure I don't die. I hope it does, because I think the new gearing is sort of needed. But I don't know how they would do it. I got no ideas on how that might work. Just keep breaking until you get there, man. Ooh. Oh, that's a new track. We'll do this and then we'll do aspects. Right, where's the last minion? It's always one. Far out. Yeah, there he is. It's like a little bastard sitting there, griefing me. So I'll do second ascendancy. Just auto-targeting beasts. Whoa! Hmm. No, no, no. Bastard. Trying to balance my life and keep these two idiots alive. Probably should have zombies on this, but... Actually, skeletons for the time being.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. An emperor is only as efficient as those he commands. Show me your resolve.
Alright. It's like locked on. Nearly ate shit there. It's probably for good reason, because if you do get the hit, it's probably super powerful. Alright, fingers crossed I can do this without losing all my minions. There it is.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep you. Must navigate your empire through trouble. Receive your sentence. Finish this. You are
Gotcha. Alright, that should make things easier. Alright, now I can do this pretty seamlessly. Oh shit, I'm res cap too. Jesus, that's strong. Tell you what, if these are still in the game for next league, holy shit, this is going to be my league starter. Not even a challenge. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this build. Oh, I use NeverSync, dude. I've just got it on, I think, semi-strict right now. So I've used the same filter for, oh, I couldn't tell you how many leagues now, long time. It's the first thing I download every league launch. So these are just from doing the Crucible encounter, and they're called Forged Frostbearers. They're like the meta Spectre for this league. They may or may not be in next league. Not sure yet. Or they'll be severely nerfed. Because they're really bloody powerful. But I'll have a video up on this build probably in the next day or so. So I'll be at like T16 within the day. Damn, this just keeps on going. Thanks for the follow, Moringa. Oh, you bastard. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a break and get some sleep. Anyway, I'll be online tomorrow night, finish leveling this up in the endgame, and then we're just gonna smash maps and delve from that point.